Yeah. I mean, that's kind of random, but I mean, you could just go to a barber. There's one just around the corner. Um, well, I've never cut anyone's hair before, let alone mine, so I don't really know how I would fare with your crazy hair, because I mean, you're kind of like I rarely ever see you with your haircut, so right now it's kind of all over the place. Not bad per se, but it's gonna take a while to get through all those knots and tangles. Do I trust myself? No. I do not trust myself at all. But if you're really tight on money right now and you have to, then I mean, I could. Just don't put the blame on me if something goes wrong, you feel me? uh, I within the next hour, I I guess I can do that. It's gonna take a little bit to set up though, because my mom used to cut my hair all the time. Obviously, it didn't look good, but I didn't have a choice back then. I had a fear of barbers and stuff, so I always refused to ever enter a barber shop. So I just resorted to having my mom cut my hair. So I guess in a way, maybe it was passed down from my mom to me, and I would be good at giving haircuts. I'm just kidding. That's complete bullshit. Okay, you just sit tight. Okay, I'll arrange some stuff in the bathroom for you. All right, just don't think about it too much. Hopefully, I won't mess up that bad. Hopefully. All up and ready. I got all the stuff we need on the shelf behind you, and I think we're all set. Are you ready? I mean, no, I'm not really ready, but I guess it's more on you because you're the one that's gonna deal with a bad haircut if I do badly. So, just like my mom used to do, first thing I gotta get is your hair wet. This little thing, where did that? Sorry, this little thing right here was actually gifted to me from my great grandmother. This thing is about 100 years old, and I only ever use this thing like once every decade, which I know doesn't really make any sense, but just let's just go with it. And apparently, each little spray from this. What do you actually call this thing? Oh, it's not a water bottle, is it? Oh well. Um, each little spray from this thing can heal you immensely. I don't really believe it, because old people are kind of a little bit weird sometimes. But she was my great grandmother. I never got to meet her, but I'm sure she was a wonderful person. And I like how spherical this thing is. The quality isn't that great, but for back in when it was made, you can imagine how much something like this would cost due to its high quality or high manufacturing something something. I don't know. Sorry, English is not good. Sorry. By the way, you're looking wonderful today. Like, I don't really forgot to ask you, but I don't really know why you're deciding to cut your hair. Because like you look really good with it. I'm spraying a little bit too much water. Okay, fine. You know what? I just wanted to show you this thing. I didn't actually have to use it. Because right here, behind you, I got this thing. And this thing is absolutely beautiful. It actually was passed down to me from my great grandfather. It has some magical abilities. I mean, there's nothing connected to it. At least I don't think there is. But it's somehow able to get water from an unknown source. Let me tell you, you don't see that nowadays a lot. So I don't think you do. I mean, I'm not judging. If you do, then that's kind of cool. But at the same time, I'd kind of get freaked out because this is kind of like a one-of-a-kind thing, you feel me? Right now, I'm just getting your hair prepped. Probably getting your entire body wet in the process. Hey, it's a part of the experience. Also, we're friends. I'm not just gonna cut your hair and that's it. I gotta treat you a little bit. We've been friends for a good while, and I think you deserve to get treated like this every once in a while. Not sure if you're comfortable with it though, but I guess it's too late. You walked into my bathroom, and to me, that means you did want to get your hair cut by me, and also treated by me. Or do you consider this a pedicure? I'm not sure. I'm kind of too dumb to know what these things are. Right. I think your hair. Oh, you look really good. I think your hair is treated pretty well now. I can literally smell the cream that you added onto it a little bit ago. Also, as a sort of sneak peek into what's coming, I got this magical globe that was gifted to me from my great niece. I don't really know what that means, but that's what I've been told. It kind of smells funky a little bit. I mean, it is kind of an extremely old drop of water, so I assume maybe I didn't take care of it that well. I can barely take care of myself. I know I don't smell bad, but that's because I spray like 1,000 bottles of perfume on me like every single day. But I guess we'll see what this does after. I forgot the most important process. I gotta comb your hair a little bit. How could I forget about that? Oh God, your hair has so many goddamn knots. Do you ever comb your hair? Jeez, I mean, I know you put cream in it and stuff, but you're supposed to like actually rub those things in, right? You can't just coat your hair with it. That's not gonna do anything, you silly goofball. What are you thinking? Jeez, dude. Yeah. You're lucky I'm doing this for free. Otherwise, if I was a proper barber, sorry. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. Oh my god. Sorry. If I was a proper barber, I'd be charging you a lot of money just for this. Oh, this labor. Look at this. Jeez. You need to comb your hair, mister. What are you doing? You're being mean. I don't know how you're being mean, but you just are. Alright, I think that's good enough. Believe it or not, I know I had all these things passed down to me from like my great whatevers, but I don't have a comb. I mean, I think this is a brush. This isn't really considered a comb. I know barbers always use combs and stuff, but I'm a little bit too broke for that. So, I'm a make will with what I have. I don't even think that's how you say it, but oh well. Okay, starting off a little bit off the top. That's usually what my mom used to do. We did have this type of like razor. No, it wasn't called a razor. I think it's called an electric trimmer. I think. I don't know. I'm not a barber. And my mom would always start at the very top and slowly make her way to the sides. I always tried getting the tall, long on the top, short on the sides type of haircut. Then I realized that didn't really fit me whatsoever. Oh, I gotta watch out for your whiskers. I don't want to cut that. But I realized that didn't really fit me, and instead I started going for mullets instead. I know mullets are a little bit questionable, but I was a little bit of a fuckboy back then. And I don't even know what a fuckboy. I don't even know what a fuckboy is. I'm just assuming it means what I felt like back then. I gotta say, this is pretty relaxing. I'm kind of, going a little bit fast, which I think is probably not the smartest of ideas, considering I have never done this before. But you trust me, right? You trust me. Plus, look, I'm ambidextrous. I'm both left-handed and right-handed at the same time. We've been friends for a really, really long time, but I realized that there are a lot of things about me that I've never told you. You're not too interested? Okay, that's fair. That's not the first time I've heard that. That is not the first time I've heard that from someone. But trust me, if you did care, you'd be very surprised at how much I have. I mean, I literally just showed you a magical ball of water, somehow held up by its own tension. But, hey, if you're not interested, you're not interested. I ain't gonna push you to try to, um, learn more about me. And I get it. We're not like in a relationship or anything. We're just friends. I don't mean to friend zone you there. I don't think you were interested in me in that way in the first place. But in case you were, no offense, you're a really cool person. But sometimes it do be this way. Sometimes life does this to you, to do you dirty. I'm kind of like losing track of what I'm supposed to say. I mean, there isn't really anything I'm supposed to say. It's not like there's a strict script that you have to stick to when cutting someone's hair. But, I'm sure you have to uphold a certain level of professionalism, that's even a word, when cutting someone's hair, to not make them feel like, you're a dumbass with a pair of scissors. But hey, it's just me and you here, so I guess I don't gotta worry about that stuff. Okay, hold on. Your hair is getting a little bit dry. Oh, would you look at this? I forgot to mention this thing shifts in color every once in a while. I think that's one of the magical traits of these water bottles. Or water bottle, I guess. Water sprayer. Water... I don't know, man. Oh, would you look at that? They just duplicated. Who would have thought? Isn't this just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Yeah, get that water all over your eyeballs. No, I doubt it has any harmful chemicals in there. I mean, why would there be? They're only 100 years old. Water has existed in this universe for like billions of years. What is 10 years to that, huh? You tell me, Chief. Yeah, just as I thought. Shush. I talk a little bit too much. I know, I'm sorry. And put these off to the side. And, take the comb, or brush, I don't really know what you call it, and comb your hair to the back. That's one thing my mom used to do as well. She would always comb my hair, all the way to the back. Because never mind, sorry. Oh god, the stuttering. It's driving me crazy. But she always used to comb my hair to the back when she was cutting it to, whatchamacallit, see if there's any parts that are longer than the rest. I mean, look at me now. Look at my beautiful, luscious hair. How could you ever judge me? I have not even gotten a haircut, and probably 3 times as long as you have it. I know, I'm cool like that. I'm cool like that. I know it. Hey, you're a handsome person. I'm gonna give you that. Handsome, pretty. I don't really know what the right word is, but you look pretty good. Alright, let me just get a little bit more off the top. Just like this. And now I'll move on to the side, kind of like trimming a bush. Or what is it called? Trimming, I think? A hedge, I'm not sure. There you go. Since mullets go really well with me, I don't even know if what I have is considered a mullet, but let's just assume it is. I'm gonna assume it goes well on you as well. I think I repeated the same words there like multiple times. Alright, this should be good enough. Oh yeah. Yeah, you look really good. Alright, and the last thing is the biggest hair dryer I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't know who decided to make this thing, but it's genuinely impressive. Alright, there you go. Get those water particles out of your little brain. Sorry if that's offensive. God, this thing should not be this big. Oh, sorry, it's getting a little bit too hot. Okay, I'll stop. Usually when it starts burning, that means it's working. My mom told me that too. I'm pretty sure it's true. Alright, and for the final, most awesome, and best part in my opinion, is the introduction of my little baby boy. I mean, isn't he beautiful? Look at how the light reflects off of him, kind of like he's a black hole or something. Beautiful, isn't it? But I kind of just use this thing as a sort of what do you call it? Way to soothe myself whenever I'm feeling stressed. So it doesn't really do anything for your hair. As I said before, we're friends. So I want to make sure you're feeling as good as possible. I hope you're not in any rush or anything, because I like doing this for a while. Oh, I can tell you like it. I mean, how could you not? It's just a pretty little ball of water. It kind of defies all, laws of physics, but I think that's the best part. You like that, right? Obviously, I won't spoil you too much. I only use this thing on special occasions, so I don't want you to be getting it more than me, especially considering I own this thing. But here you go. You better be thankful, because you're looking really handsome with that new haircut. I'm gonna give you that. Alright. And just like that, whew, it's gone. I know you can't look behind you, but it looks really good to me. I mean, sorry, fuck. Oh god, I don't mean to swear. Okay, whatever. You look really good. You don't believe me? Well, there's a mirror right behind me. Why don't you just get up and look? Oh, you're scared. Okay. You're telling me I did all of this. I combed your hair. I sprayed it with water bottles, magical water bottles, may I say. I showered or whatever. I don't really know what you classify this thing as, but I used it on you. I used an oversized hair dryer, and you're telling me you're afraid to look in the mirror? Like, bro, you don't even look good. You look magical. You look beautiful. Wonderful. Pause. I don't mean anything weird when those words. Okay, but, I don't really know how else I'm supposed to describe this to you. But, I'm just gonna slowly walk out of this bathroom and hope you get the courage to look at the mirror. Just, trust me, you look really good. In my opinion. Ignore the my opinion part of this sentence, okay? But I'm just gonna slowly make my way out, because I actually have things to do, believe it or not. Yeah, you have a good day, okay?